You are watching SOHH.com.
Definitely. What's up, my boy Millyz? How you, man?
Going on, bro? It's cool.
Nothing much. Nothing much. It was good. It was good to tap in with you last night for sure. Definitely a vibe. Heard a lot of good music. Fire,
Sure.
of course. So I know
Sure,
you got a lot.
appreciate
For sure. Got you. I know you got a lot. Going on. Album drop tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Album drop at midnight.
It's lit. So first of all, I just want to ask, like, how you feeling? Like, what's your mindset right now? I know everything going on, but how you just feeling personally, like, with everything going on for you?
Man, I'm good. I'm in a state of just getting after it. Like I haven't even took a moment to really let it sink in because I got so many plans. Like last time I dropped my album, I focused on this week one. Whereas like this time I want to make sure that the album. Most people's projects only live for like a week, 2 weeks. So I'm really trying to make sure this goes the long haul and runs all the way into the summer. You know what I mean? But just grinding, bro. Waking up, doing press. I'm still making music through all of it. So yeah.
Got you. That's what it is. I mean, that's exactly why I asked, because for that reason right there. But because sometimes we never get a moment to just take it in, because you moving. So that's exactly why I asked. Like I told you before, you got the last project with Davies was fire, but going into this one, this being the sixth edition to the Blanco series, like, how important is this one for you? I'll say.
Very important, because this is one of the ones where it's like I feel like I got my sound mastered, and this is me just displaying that, like the sound that I created through Blanco. This is me kind of perfecting that and giving it to the world.
Got you. I like that. Well, definitely heard a lot of heat last night. Was a pleasure being able to hear some early releases. You got Yo-Yo, you got Over, you got Risk Takers, of course. Tonight, which is important, very a big one with the M sample, which go crazy. What was your what was your mindset going into that? Was there any pressure, like being M is who he is? Was there any pressure for that, or that was just regular, like a bet? I got this fire beat.
I really did it pressure free because I felt like it was never gonna get cleared anyway. So by the time the song came out, like it was just that. It was just a purely created record. It wasn't like I did too much, but I did go back in and make an extended version that drop with the album, but on Monday.
Okay, nice. That's what's up then. I like that because we got the video. You got the video to that, which is fine, which is good, and the idea behind the video. How about you? Can you go into that, like the idea behind it, and just the whole concept
Man,
of the song?
Yeah, I just just being that, I just want to encapsulate like the feeling of paranoia, and just dealing with mortality and paranoia. That's something I think about often before rap, during rap. I seen people go in a matter of seconds, so I know it's always a possibility when you lace your sneakers up and walk out of the house, you could die. You know what I mean? So
right.
I just wanted to kind of encapsulate that into the video by showing me in that hotel room, just a little paranoid of what's going on outside,
Right.
But I didn't want to make it too literal at the same time.
No, I get that. I like that. Even on you just dropped the I-95 freestyle, right?
Yeah, yep.
You went stupid on that, but that's regular. But you went crazy. So to double back on the M shit, like you mentioned him in the freestyle, like I know M hear me, I'm waiting on my feature. That the next line after that, everything was fire. But do you really feel like he's tapped in, or you just got to do more work? It's just a line that you just use, or is he tapped in for real?
Like if he's not tapped in, that's just like a line to get him tapped in at least, hopefully.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that was just one of those, I just be thinking of shit and saying it.
Yeah, no, I get it. I like that though. You did that. Now with being signed to probably one of the greatest rappers, top 5 dead or alive for sure. How long you been signed? Like since 16, right? 17, around there.
Yeah,
for a minute.
17, yeah.
Yeah, for a minute. So what is it like being able to, you know, have access and be able to soak up game from somebody of that, you know, of that stature, like, and that's high level rap, as you would say. Like, what is it like being able to be in that space?
Nah, it's dope. It's definitely a cheat code if you know how to use it, you know, because it's like I'm able to be with a veteran and a legend in this shit. I feel like that's kind of what everybody needs in life, especially, you know, young men. You need a mentor. You need somebody who's doing something that you haven't done yet. So, you know, I got a few mentors, and he's definitely one of them. So it's incredible too, because he's also like the definition of longevity, you know, in his career.
Yeah.
In this hip hop thing. So that's something good for me to see, because I can see where I could possibly be, you know, in 10, 20 years.
I get that. And it definitely says a lot with, you know, with how this rap shit is. And just like you said earlier, like with the music, it's like people sit with it for a week. You want to have a project and have things that people could still continue to listen to, moving on forward. And he's definitely a great example of that, for sure. What's probably the best advice he probably gave you would say? Or just something that not even that, just something that probably just stuck with you?
Just seeing the consistent grind of being a professional rapper. You know, he's a professional rapper. And that's a little different when you realize about, you know, the show bookings, the walkthroughs, the features, the press, the studio process, all that. You know, there's rap and there's professional rap. So watching a professional rapper, you know, I think that gave me all the game that I needed for it, without him even having to tell me things. I just read through the lines, you know, read between the lines.
Right. Respect. I hear that. What can we expect from you, like, moving forward after this? I know this one is important for you, so what can we expect, you know, moving forward?
Man, I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to do it all. I'm trying to get into acting. I'm trying to do everything I could do, but at the same time, like, I'm never gonna stop just dropping consistent music. And I just want to flood projects. We're in the era of competitive rap music, and I don't mean competitive within the bars. I mean competitive like within the lifestyle and you know, the career. Like, basically, right now we're in this era where you have to drop in volume and you have to drop fire content. So back in the day, they could drop, take a year off, come back. It's not like that anymore. You gotta drop.
Nah, people
drop
forget.
Again, drop again.
Yeah,
but the catch is that the shit also has to be hot when you drop again. So we're in the era now of competitive rap where you have to drop frequently and it has to be hot. Because if you don't drop, they'll say you fell off. If you keep dropping and they don't like it, they'll say you fell off. So you gotta drop that shit and show why you know what I mean. You really you're built for this. You feel me? So you know, I say that to say that that's what I'm doing. It's a show and prove thing. I could do this shit in my sleep.
Real shit. And that, I mean, the truth is in the detail, for real, because you gotta be consistent. And I say that to say because you've been consistent over the years. You've been dropping, I would say, every year. Like, you've been dropping heat, and it's all been heat. So that's that. You staying in people's faces, you're giving us content, you're giving us, you know, visual, going along with the music, and everything is fire, I would say. And I think people would say too, obviously, and I'm sure you feel that way. So that's definitely the key. That's what it is, to stay in people's face, keep being consistent, keep dropping heat. And, you know, it's only up from there, basically.
For sure.
Real shit.
Definitely.
What who's like, you know, people will ask who's the top 5. I'll probably say who was your favorite growing up? You know, being like, who was more influential to you growing up?
5 out of 5?
I mean, you could do 5, or just you personally, you could have 3 that could use, but whatever, that's the number. But whatever you wanna, however you wanna answer it. Who was most influential?
I might got a few. Yeah, I might got a few more, but like most influential, like Tupac, DMX, Eminem. They all kind of, shifted the way I was thinking, and then obviously like just growing up on shit like Big, The Lox, Mace, into the generation. But then I kept getting inspired from the older rappers to the younger rappers like Nipsey Hussle. Like I was inspired by Nipsey Hussle for real.
Right.
Like to go look up tweets when I'm talking about him at in 2013, saying he's one of my favorites of all time. So I always caught inspiration along the way from like a great deal of people.
Got you. Definitely some great people you mentioned for sure, and I could see that. You take that and you just mix it in and just make your own basically.
Yeah, and it's a plethora of other people, you know what I mean? From Beanie Siegel, I didn't even say Hov and Nas, you know what I mean? It's so many.
Wayne, probably, I don't know.
Yeah,
Wayne,
of course. Rick Ross too, I ain't gonna lie, like Rick Ross.
He be talking, for sure.
Everybody's in there,
Got you. I like that, because some people try to front and be like, nah, I got this, just me. Nah, you gotta get some type of influence and bring it your own.
Yeah.
You gotta emulate the greats. You feel me?
For sure.
Right. What's going on with sports? You fucking with sports?
I mean, just the Celtics, man. The Celtics, gearing up for a playoff run, man. Just the Celtics. That's all I'm on.
As you should. I feel you. It's it's LA over here. It's funny. I'm in New York. I got an old New York shit. I'm talking about some LA niggas, but I fuck with the Lakers. So that Boston LA thing. You already know. That would be great if niggas could go to the finals. That'll be fire. But we'll see what happens.
That'd be super fire.
That'd be super crazy. Yeah. So album dropping tomorrow, man. You excited?
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm excited for the people that's what I'm really excited for. Like I love like seeing the reviews, and I love seeing people just knocking that shit, and that's what it's for, man. Just putting the art out to the world. So I'm definitely excited.
Right. Nice. As you should be, man. What's probably your favorite track? You got a favorite track, or I know it probably changes.
Yeah, it changes. I like Grenadine right now. Grenadine #2.
Okay.
That's a joint I love. That's near and dear to me. They all are, but
That's the one that you rocking with right now.
Yeah, I play that shit a lot.
Copy. I like that. Shit, man. What else can people expect? Like tap into after this? Like what else can they follow you? You got anything coming up? Anywhere you gonna be? Like what?
Yeah. Nah, I got a nationwide tour. Starting in the East Coast, Boston already sold out. Other things on the verge of selling out, and we going to the West Coast. We going to the Midwest. Then I'm going out to Canada. We got a lot going on,
Nice. Going to Toronto.
Yeah, going to T-Dot.
It's gonna be lit over there. It's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
That's what it is, man.
For sure.
Good. It was good tapping in with you though, yo. It was definitely good tapping in. Got the vibe. It was good energy, good vibe, good music. High level rap. You feel me? And you definitely stick to that. Bars for sure. So I like that, bro. So hopefully we can tap in again. It was a pleasure. I appreciate you. And continue doing your thing, man. All love. Continue doing your thing, for real.
Nah, you too, bro. Appreciate you.
You are watching SOHH.com.